snapper, holder, kicker, all of them got the job done.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. Let's go now.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Motion to receiver left.
Let's go.
Give here to the motion man. Breaks the tackle. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cowboys go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
At their own 15-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He throws a bullet to the center of the big gain downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Here we go, set. Hiking, 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Cup, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Checking this one down. It's Blue. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
70 Simple, ready.
They'll run the toss to Blue. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ready.
Headed in the wrong direction, Brock, as they take 2nd and goal now from the 13.
Back. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Caught near the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our 1st quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Get it. Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll throw for it. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And there is Malik Neighbors. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense to the line fast. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Here's Milton. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
18 Cardinal.
Hilton now on 3rd down. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Darts out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd.
Air it out on 3rd. Trying for the deep ball. Ooh, that defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Viking 18. 60 Bison.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Panther 6. Here we go. Panther 11.
Throwing now, Milton. In there with this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. But we all know getting... The interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, come on. Hit. Wrap all 80. Come back in. Go.
Milton. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Ready.
To throw, Milton. This is caught by Blue. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Pat to 60, pat to 60. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Okay,
this drive should have been over, partner, but running into the puncher gives him new life and this first down. They'll run here following the penalty. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Milton, first and 10. That's Lamb running a slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. A third down run with Blue. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. There'll be a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Pass is caught at the 9. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker. Brock for this next snap. They'll try the extra point one more time. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Cowboys 24, Giants 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now Dart. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened going back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
The give here on second. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
On 1st down, here's Dunks. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Has a man on target to Johnson. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dunks. And they pick him off again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Mad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put him on a gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
Ready, set.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
60 Bobcats, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Continuing to move past the 45. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
One play action with darts. It's caught right side by Johnson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A give now from the gun. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback who could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Going on 1st down. It starts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, can you kind of just sense their desperation? It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect runs. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Turpin with a return. Ooh, a poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
Please take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
69, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Crackle 80. Ready, right?
Milton now. Pickens with a catch out right. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Up the middle, Blue. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Milton back to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. That'll be the first and more. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now run here from the gun. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Pass on for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Milton. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Through the middle. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. On the slant, complete to Johnson. Dancing past him at the 20. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70, 19 sight, 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throwing the out route, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Blue. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play, Because at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Milton. It's his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60.
3rd down from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And he's got a free play here. Buying some time right. And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After the penalty, the offense staying out to try on 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Okay, instead of my usual, wow, I'm going to ask you how. How do you stop him short on the sneak right there? And the answer, well, most of the time you can't, and you don't. And that's why they'll go to that sneak time and time again.
1st down from the 42.
Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll start the drive with blue. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyler Rubin with the tackle. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet.
On the ready.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Blue gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. He has the 1st over the middle. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Panther 6.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 9-point advantage. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they hit him along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
On 1st and 10, here starts. Complete out to the right. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part is the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Oh no, they get him yet again! Get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milton. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, here's Milton. This one's caught. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Go!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come in.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Blankenship on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Go play action. Here's Dart.
At the 24-yard line.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect from means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Hey! Cougar 19! Let's go!
Going ground on 1st and goal. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Here we go, shot!
Go to him again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 24-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now. Offense in the hurry up here.
33-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
Back to the well again. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go! Hop, low 18!
Darts out of the shotgun. Brought in right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. You've got to keep moving quick here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Darts. He was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Go, Reed, go! Set, ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Brings up second and 9.
Darks looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Third down now. Here's Darks. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Giants first down.
From the red zone on first. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slate, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt, but hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his right. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game. Ooh, you could feel a greater sense of urgency from him there, Brock. Trailing on the scoreboard, and he took the initiative to convert that two-point try.
Yeah, you always need your quarterback to be able to manufacture points, but especially when you're down. He's got the license to improvise anytime. And what a confidence builder to everyone around him when your QB can make something out of nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Come on.
Another carry for him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Ready?
The tight end going in motion right.
Ready, Lions. Ready.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Gronk, but they made them look